Then there's more side quests. And then there's side quests that you can only do on a second playthrough, which is really annoying. I like the War Market, don't get me wrong. War Market is one of the most fun chapters in the game, but story-wise. But like, you know. Yeah, I do. I think the different living conditions. Because obviously, War Market is owned by Corneo, where there's no Shinra presence whatsoever. Or, as we saw even in the original, soldiers would escape to War Market to get away from, you know, Shinra. I feel like your point's kind of gone back and forth a bit. But I feel like people in this place should be sad, not cheerful. No, but I've already said why that's the thing. We've already said that, Trev. Like, listen, hear me out. Sector 7 is miserable, man. What about Sector 7 is happy? Slums-wise. What about Sector 7 slums is happy? Nothing. They're all militant. War Market isn't happy. There's just their version of a casino because it's the closest thing they've got to it. Also, it's not managed by Shinra. So Corneo, whilst it's not really that pleasant there, because you know it's very dark, it's like a bad Las Vegas, you know. And Sector 5 slums, they're not all happy. None of them look happy. But they are getting on with their lives. And I said Aerith is a big part of this. I think if Aerith wasn't living here and she hadn't created that house in the background with all the flowers, that's like their escape. That's like Sector 5 slums has this house with all these flowers. It's a really positive part. I don't want to go there now because it'll trigger a scene. But like, it has this nice escape feeling, and you know, like Aerith knows everybody here, and she's ingrained to most of these people's lives. And Aerith is just happy-go-lucky, living her best life. And when you have that person, when there's someone in you, if you know somebody in your life like that, and they have that mental effect on you, it can affect your mindset. Instead of waking up today and feeling miserable, I'm gonna wake up today being positive. And maybe she's had that influence on people. You know, these people are just getting on with their lives. They're kind of just like, you know what? All these people are like anti-Avalanche because they're like, just leave us alone. You know, we haven't got a lot of money, but you know what? We're trying our hardest. We're just working our hardest for our day-to-day jobs. This is the most relatable village in the game. You know, this is more relatable than War Market. This area is more relatable than War Market. Sector 6 is more relatable than Sector 7. You know? I'm not just defending. It's an interesting conversation, by the way. I'm not trying to like argue with Trev for the sake of it. Because there is still grim here. Even in the flower bed section, there's still machinery and broken junk everywhere. I literally was saying that before. I think you just joined, to be fair. But there's still junk everywhere. Nothing about the actual placing. Look at the houses, dude. Like, nothing about that screams positivity and happiness. But these people are making the best out of their lives that they can. They know that they can't go live on top side. They don't have the money for that. They know they live under all this, you know. I should be doing the design mission while I talk about that. Ever since he heard about what happened. Like, not everybody is against Shinra. Most people aren't against Shinra, to be honest with you, even in Sector 7 slum, because they believe Avalanche the enemy, and they're being broadcast the Avalanche the enemy. Where's the quest, dude? Well, there is still grim here. They're just making the best of their lives. These are just a close woven community. This game does an incredible job of really portraying the slums in a way that we've never had an opportunity to do it before. Like, they did it perfectly, and I don't think you've really allowed it in. Like, they've done it so well. You know, it's not like you feel you know, they've really portrayed what the slums should be like, a miserable, barren place. It's you know, like, you know, the corporate company don't care about this area kind of thing. I just wish you could skip the padding a bit. But then you're just speedrunning the game at that point, Trev. Like, you might as well skip all the dialogue while you're at it. Like, I'm not really sure, you know, that's like saying, let me think of an example in 7. I could, there's, I'm trying to, I can't think of one on top of my head for a recording.
Somebody help me!
Hold on. I'll let this moron talk. And we can...
Shinra weapons are on the rampage. 5 of them, like floating eyeballs. I saw them wander off into the scrap, but if they come back into town, it'd be we need someone who's willing.
I'll handle it.
You will? Oh man, you're the best!
I think you can skip cutscenes, can't you?
Shouting intruder detected or some other nonsense when they floated off.
The padding.
Be careful, they look dangerous.
And the padding you referred to so far, I don't think it's that time consuming, to be honest with you. Because when you do the money collection with Tifa, like most games that are RPGs, they do like a quest where you go around and you meet things. They show you around the area. Here's where the shop is, here's where this is, here's where that is. Especially that's the start of the game, it's the first time you come out of Reactor 1. You know? There's a very easy way to just basically...
This means another war's coming?
Like, I don't think things need skipping in this game. In my opinion. I think that's just you were just too eager to get to the next part of the game. Because you played the original game. No, I'm discounting your opinion on that. I just don't agree. I think one thing this game has done is well build it extremely well and done it perfectly. Now running around here is over padded. Like running around this area is so long-winded, but that's a different story. I can't activate this stuff here, can I? I should say it's been like 20 years. Yeah, at best the game forces you to do one side quest. And there are 2 side quests in both the Tifa and the area section that I literally have one conversation with somebody. One's the Chadley one, and then in this one it's talk to the Noodle Kid. Like, they're the only time you're forced to do a side quest, which then affects the outcome of the dresses. But it depends what your goal of the game is, you know. Are they important to the game? Not really, but that's the beauty of like Final Fantasy. It's like it's not just play only the story, the watch. Otherwise, they could just make a movie and call it a day, you know. Still need to make a full video game out of it. Oh, here we go. There's nonsense to deal with. Another reason. You're gonna make me come back out here later on as well. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, am I healed still? Oh yeah, I sat on the bench. So what's going on? Wait, I want to go down there. Huh? Why are you lying to me? Interesting discussion there. That's not the first time I've heard that. That the game was padded out a bit too much. I honestly believe that opinion is literally only because of... Oh, okay, I misread that. I just feel like that's just... I just want to see what happens in the game because I played the original mindset. in my opinion on that. And that's not the first time that a conversation brought to me, so I don't feel like you're the only one who thinks that. But just expect it in Rebirth as well. I would. Why rush? Why rush something beautiful when you can make it last longer, you know? Like a fine wine.
We could always run away, right?
Okay, now I'm just talking. Excuse me. Really hoping to get. Oh, I hate that fire.
Go on.
I don't have arrow.
That's it.
Let's just use that spell.
Go on.
Bro, this fight's so annoying.
Try this.
Can't even see the enemy.
Get him.
Never again.
You jittery? Get him!
Dream is the perfect moment to get data like a
That's it!
Die!
Nothing to it.
Weapons on a rampage. Oh yeah, there were. Now the hunt begins. And there's 3 other birds. Oh, excuse me. Some of what I said might be me defending the game as well, because I think a lot of time went into this game, and I think some things haven't been appreciated. And it's not Trev, it's more there's a lot of negative people against this game for some reason.
Go on!
Frustrating.
That was close. I'm coming! Get him! Why don't you lead the way?
It's hard being a
Here
concentrator
goes.
sometimes. Right.
Tagging out!
Try this. All right. Enough. Not bad.
Still, there's been some funny comments with the Rebirth. Now, I did see this on Facebook, so let's just remember I saw this comment on Facebook. I clicked on there was like a trailer. I think it was the trailer when it first came out. And one of the top comments was, "They've got Cloud and Sephiroth from the same team. What have they done to this game?" And I'm like, bro, do you not even remember that there was a flashback? Like, these people who think they know the game moan about it for the sake of it. It made me giggle. Oh, I went round in a circle, guys. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Like, of course, again, the trailer for Rebirth is perfect. They gave us exactly no real new information on the game in terms of story, but loads of hidden, subtle things in there. Play with your mind and say, "Oh, this is the time," because they know what the theory craft was, and be like, "Well, let's get on it." Like, stir the pot to make the money. You know, it's like, yeah. And they didn't show any of Rebirth apart from the flashback. It was literally like, it was the perfect trailer. It literally showed the flashback that everyone's expecting anyway. So everyone's expecting to start the game with the flashback.
I can
So
fight
yeah.
too, you know.
I just thought it was genius. How is he?
I'm coming! Here it comes! Why don't you
Cloud?
lead the way?
Stop being useless, please. Cloud and Sephiroth on the same team. How dare the Cloud tell us a story with that heaper? Like, do you remember that cutscene where Cloud and Sephiroth fight a dragon together? Wait. That's not in the original game. Because someone said that after. They said it's a flashback. Cloud and Sephiroth fight a dragon together. Do you remember that? But that's not in the original game. And then, yeah, Facebook gets in the face. It made me laugh so loud out loud. I was like, I can't believe people still look at me. Hate for the sake of hate. Wait, I should have put thunder on. This fight is hard. It's just more of annoying hard rather than, you know, hard. Cloud, do the thing. Too late now.
Go on!
Reduced?
One more shot!
I don't have arrow to counter all this mess. The game hasn't given it to me yet.
Tagging
You
out!
know what? Here comes that major area of combat again.
My turn.
That's it! Go on!
Brace yourself.
Oh, nice damage. I wish I screenshotted that comment just to show it there. Clueless. Oh, flying enemies are annoying. Nice.
Go on!
Great. Wait, what? Where'd he go? You're immune. You're immune. They're both immune. I love this game. Take your time. I'll go in and when you want me to, yeah? It's fine. Aerith. Do the thing. Now. Do the thing.
Gotta heal first. Go
Wait,
on!
what? Oh, we used Aerith twice, not bad.
Get him! Go on!
See, when Cloud does attack in the air, it's so cool.
I'll show
'cause
you
it
what
is,
I can
again,
do.
the old. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Get him! One
It
more
does remind me
shot.
of the whole. Oh man, I'm playing Cloud like he did, like he acted in Avenger. I can't remember where you get all the spells and stuff, but I'm not looking at shops and stuff. I'm just playing, so.
I'll put you on ice.
Unless you're thinking,
Why don't you lead
I don't
the
think
way?
you can. Dude. I think you unlock it for hard mode. You have it for hard mode, is when it matters more. But because I remember being in this situation the first time I played it, trying to figure out what the hell that move meant. But then again, I was actually using a cesspool.
Try this.
That's all of them, right? I know we come back. But let me just clear that, because I think I can talk to... Yeah.
According to officials who are involved with the ongoing investigation,
I heard robots from the reactor
Oh,
getting lost in the
his
slums.
dad's the quest now.
Must be because of the explosion up top, huh?
a large
They must have
search
thought
led
they
by
were
military
protecting the
forces
reactor
is currently being
and
planned.
figured I was trespassing on their turf or something.
Maybe.
Furthermore,
Maybe.
Almost feel sorry for him. Getting all lost and confused like that.
He's a robot, dude.
Oh, what am I saying? Man or machine? Shinra bitches get what they deserve.
See?
Now,
Not
hold
everyone's
on.
against Shinra.
Anyway, I think it's safe to say our work here is finished. If you're ever in the market
Well,
for a
it's
merc
funny that
again,
Cloud went to
remember, you can count on
Cloud went to
Cloud.
defend him.
Sure. And sorry about putting this on you all of a sudden. I'm really glad you were willing to help out, though. Thanks again.
Second battle until.
Actually,
Okay.
while you're here, I've got another favor to ask. There's this old guy who hangs out in front of the weapons shop. I think he might need your help. Would you mind talking to him?
Yeah, well, actually, let me just. I need to update my stuff for Chadley. I'm not gonna do the fight yet because I don't want fights there. Don't get me wrong. But
I understand you must be busy, but I hope you have. Oh, hello. Cloud has been assisting me with my research and
oh,
development.
hello.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Count me in.
One moment while I run diagnostics.
Wait, I've not seen that scene.
Huh. How very strange. You don't appear to be in my database.
And that's bad?
There must have been some sort of server error. Oh well, any friend of Cloud's is sure to be of great help.
What? So I've always spoke to Chadley before. I didn't speak to Chadley once, right? And he was like, "Oh, you haven't forgotten about me, right?" Well, I didn't speak to Chadley obviously since Episode 7, but this is the first time I've spoken to him since. On my first playthrough, I spoke to Chadley the moment I saw him when I got here, without Aerith in the party. I'm pretty certain I've never seen him interact with Aerith. Yeah, that's kind of nuts. So yeah, I've never seen him interact with Aerith. It's me. And then he also said that you're not in my database. That's so sus. That's so strange, isn't it? It's like, is this... Which Aerith is this... Yeah, is Aerith actually in this one? Like, yeah, that's weird. Has anyone... Stewie said she's never seen it. Has everyone else seen that before? I've never seen that before. Hey, theory crafters, get on this. Get on this. We found something. Bet you guys haven't found it. Everyone talks to Chadley straight off the bat. They're like, oh, it's Chadley. I love finding things. There we go. We got Arrow. Another annoying spell. Enemies are weak to winds in the air, but guess what? Arrow misses them. Right.
Cloud, I have come up with the most fascinating theory.
Hold up.
Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it? Cloud, I have the most amazing news! I believe I might know how to develop summoning materia, something heretofore thought impossible. Scientists say that this materia can only be found in nature, but I may just be able to prove otherwise. And so, Cloud, I turn to you. I would like to test this theory
oh, Trev,
by
we
way
found
of
a
my
scene
combat simulator.
that
To wit,
we've
I
never
want
seen
you to
before.
fight and defeat summon data in VR. I sense
Go
that
back
you find my
1 or
phrasing
2
to be
minutes
somewhat
when I start talking to Chadley.
obtuse.
But yeah, we definitely just found a scene that I don't think many people have seen before. If at all. Welcome back. Dang, what was I gonna say? No, it's gone. It's alright.
Please let me know when you have made your preparations.
I don't want to fight the
I
summon
have to
fight
tell
yet.
you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far.
Alright, just give me all the new missions. That's why I'm speaking to him. Well, I'll upload it all, but you can go back.
I've done it.
literally a minute.
I've developed a new materia.
I've come up with a new recipe. That's what I hear every time I hear him say that. So, I've been told Synergy post updates. Oh, still at last. Synergy is the most OP materia in the game. Because it doesn't cost MP or something like that.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
Any
I
more?
hope you will continue to help me gather vital information.
We good, right, we'll
I
do the
look forward
VR
to
mission
receiving
another
all of
time.
your
I want us
future
to finish
battle
the side
intel
missions.
Gramps has been feeling a lot better.
Okay, we good.
Ever since he heard about what happened, I heard there's a going around. I'd be honest. Screw avalanches. Screw Wu-Tang.
We're looking at another cloud.
Screw avalanche.
I know you. You must be that mercenary.
Also a chance of rain.
I have a problem. It's the anniversary of my wife's death, and I wanted to visit her grave. But I can't because some creatures have turned the graveyard into their nest. Could you do me a favor and go there in my stead? She shouldn't be alone today.
It'll cost you.
That's fine, that's fine. The graveyard's right by the head of the river. But I heard they put a new gate in recently to replace the old broken one.
That's the only time Charlie's
Now
ever
that those
interacted with
creatures
someone
have
outside of
moved
Cloud.
in, I'm sure it's locked up tight.
Didn't we buy a graveyard key off Moggy? I think we did.
Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Whether it's before or after recording, like it's on YouTube or just like Twitch. But Chadley doesn't interact with anybody else outside of Cloud. But he interacted with Aerith right just there. And then she interacted with him back. I thought it was one of the things that only Cloud sees just because it's a game, you know? How strange. How cool. What's this one? Oh, wait a minute, what? What do I need to do for the Angel of the Slums? I remember part of the fight. Oh, I need to go back and talk to somebody, hold on. Let me do the paying respects first. Well, we all found something, guys, we did it!
One of my friends told me that this hot mercenary...
I'm glad I moved here, but
Wrong way. SMA. Don't even know the way around the game. No, it's not about seeing, it's about interacting. He doesn't interact, so each time he's interacting with you in the game, he's only ever talking to Cloud. I know, I'm not saying he's invisible to the other characters. What I mean, like, it's like, you know, there's in games where it's like the main character is the only person that interacts with that character. He just only talks to Cloud. Even when he does when you've done all of the stuff and he gives you that whole spiel and story, and Cloud's like, cool. Like, it's still only Cloud. No one's like going, yo, yeah, poggers, and like, shit. Cool. Have you just gone back and watched it?
Let's go.
The only way I got that to trigger was when not be speaking of Chadley the first time we got to Sector 5 Slums. I did it. That was I waited till I had Aerith for my party. That's how I got it to trigger. Just Barrett in the bag, like, Pogger! He's like, Poggers! Oh god, I shouldn't do that with my voice, sorry.
Let us through, or else.
Keep it together.
So it's my turn? This one's for you! It's your turn.
All the times. So long. Pushing it.
I'm coming! That's it!
What are they weak to? I can't even remember. Blizzard? 410?
Don't catch a cold. Feeling chilly?
Fight through it.
Don't catch a cold. Feeling chilly?
Going in.
Don't catch a cold.
Get rid of one of them, please. One down. Also, Arcane never goes down. Like, it takes... It's there for like, the whole
Take
fight.
it from
So
here.
good.
I'll take care of him.
Or if it does, it takes a long time. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's really... it is literally that good. Oh my god, I could put Synergy onto Aerith, and she would heal with no MP ATB cost, right? Hold on a minute.
Get him!
I've got to try something.
I'm just so tired.
Oh yeah, these guys send you to sleep. Cloud, hang in there.
Pushing it.
I should probably heal up first.
Nah, we good. Go.
Feeling chilly?
Fight through it. So
Go
long.
on! One more shot!
Gosh dang it,
Let's switch it
Cloud.
up.
We've got to get through this. There.
No, I know that originally I was like, oh no, it's fire, ice, lightning, and poison.
Sorry, but you handle it.
Oh my god, but poison's OP, right? So I could get poison
I
to
should
get fired off
probably
whenever I
heal
wanted
up
to.
first.
Oh my god. Oh god, I didn't mean to do
Stay strong,
Cloud.
okay? I think we're almost done.
Okay, they're just weak to magic.
Just a little should help. And catch! This one's for you! I'll put your eyes! Go on! This must be it.
Error. Team V MVP right there.
Hey,
Shocking, I
you
know.
want to say a prayer too?
No thanks. I think you've got it covered.
Imagine that, Error of praying. What do you mean violently? She's always OP. She's OP in the original game, she's OP in this. They get angry at
I'm really
Cloud again, he
grateful for what
takes
you
everybody
did.
off here.
Here's
Like,
your reward.
Yo, thank you for
I
everything.
owe him a lot. Maybe more than I can ever repay. And now I owe you a lot too. I know it's not much, but I hope it makes up for it a little bit.
I love Cloud's
We
personality.
paid our respects to your wife, and we took care of those creatures.
Oh, that's such a relief to hear. I can't tell you how much it was weighing on my mind. I was beginning to think I might never be able to visit her grave again. With my bad back and my legs, my whole body's a mess, frankly. I didn't think I could make it past the creatures. But I was prepared to die trying, and then you two came along. Still, I've got to face facts. Creatures or no, I can't keep making these trips.
Don't say that.
This is the graveyard key. Run it back to Moggy.
But I just told you about my legs.
Why don't you just give it back?
Okay. It'll cost you 5,000 gil, though.
5,000?
It's always money with you people.
Cloud did a good thing and they get angry at him.
I won't ask you for anything else. I'll take your damned key and give it to the boy. It's downright depressing. What is the world coming to
A
these
man of his
days?
knowledge should know see through what just happened. What a papega. Yeah. I thought Cloud did it was brilliant, but he's like, oh, all about money. Well, unfortunately, it's kind of how the world works, I'm afraid. Right, let's deal with this long quest. Although this is a good prerequisite quest to later on, so actually it's pretty good. And I think you have to do this to activate the second version of this quest later on. In here, right? Yeah. Ah, welcome to NPC Repeat.
How are you doing, dear?
Well, there she is, but... Yo, look how everybody... I feel like everyone looks the same in here. Wait a minute. Oh, then we got the fittest granddad in the world. Mr. I've just been to the gym. Everyone just like giving up and he's just like, yo, I'm ready for a run.
Good to see you again, Murray.
Good to see you too, Aerith. I'd heard you found yourself a funny new friend.
She reminds me of that lady out of Harry
Cloud,
Potter. I
meet
can't remember the
Murray.
name of the teacher.
She knows everything there is to know about
There's
the
an
slums.
actress, an English actress that she
Murray,
reminds me
meet
of.
Cloud. He's a former soldier and super strong.
He looks useful enough. The kids have been talking about you.
Hold on.
the defender of the secret hideout. And now the hero of the Leaf House is helping the Daily Buzz look for the angel of the slums.
I am?
I'm a lover of the whispered word. Not that it's any real secret, considering how chatty the Shinra mutt's been.
Not looking into it for the reporter. I'm doing it for myself. Call it curiosity.
Pomona, that's it.
Or could it be you've fallen under the angel's spell like so many others? Anyway,
She reminds me of
it
Pomona
so
as well.
happens that I have some information for you. But I'll need a moment before I can give it to you. Why don't you wait with that reporter of yours?
You else with me on that one?
I wish I knew what those avalanche people.
Yeah, Miriam, yeah, that's her. Glad you got it, Trev. Stewie, sorry. Glad you got it, so my sick brain's useless today, but... Yeah, I figured you get her. She is like her though, isn't she? Like, real life version of her.
Is there no saving?
Years ago when I came to Midgard, I've heard about you.
So, any news?
Have you tried talking to Mireille at all? She told us that she had some information to share.
Have you tried talking?
Mireille, as in the Mireille? The town gossip? I chased her for days begging for info, but she wouldn't give up a single scrap. So how'd you get the old
This
bird
guy's
to
just an
talk?
annoying tabloid.
This old bird had a change of heart, that's all.
Then quickly, before you have another, tell us. What do you know about the notorious angel of the slums? Has she struck again? Is that it?
I don't know anything about that, but I do know where her hideout is.
Base
We're
of
getting debated,
operations?
by the way.
Now that's a
Slight
scoop! Where is
spoiler.
it? Tell me!
Deep in the scrap, at Lookout Point. Hardly
Guys,
anyone goes out there these days. It's the perfect place for a criminal to hole up.
Lookout Point. Got it! I'll check it out right now.
But before you go, I should warn you about this rumor I heard. About a terrible fiend that's claimed the angel's hideout as its lair. Oh, quite large. Lots of teeth. Always hungry. I don't know about you, but I'd not go anywhere near that thing.
Oh, well, well, a good reporter knows never to take foolish risks. Plan first, then act. That's every respectable journalist motto.
If it's a plan you're looking for, I'd say you have one right here. Wouldn't you?
So, my good mercenary, if I might impose upon you again, it would be lovely if you investigated Lookout Point for me.
That's not the debate, but okay.
Heard the monster up at Lookout Point ain't your average beastie. You be careful now.
I wish I could.
Oh, that's the thing. I have to walk all the way. I can go back to the church now, though. That being said, but we gotta walk all the way over here. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I couldn't go that way yet. Slut, dude. I know they give you a fast travel to each later. Holy. Right, we're in for a bit of a walk. Hang on, wait, I'm good.
It'd be great if they asked us again.
Get your hands on the hottest One of my friends
Wait.
told me that this
Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Da-da-da-da.
hot mercenary got her out of the jam.
Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Doodle-doodle. I just love how they use the same music in the same places. Really well, you know. But a lot of their redone versions, they're done really well, and it's in the same place. So you have that familiarity feeling if you play the original game as well. Please don't attack me. Oh, maybe it's later. Other things respawning.
easy.
Stay back.
Fine, have it your way. Easy.
Don't overdo it.
I'll show you what I can do. Why don't you lead the way? Don't catch a cold.
Don't catch a cold.
That's it. See you around.
Feeding chili. Don't catch a cold. I'm not here. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Now, don't ask why I did that. It just feels... Man, this needs to level up as soon as possible. Dude. When you get like... Oh. All I'm gonna say is when you get Wait, how does it work again? Allows an ally to follow up leader's attack command with it. So it does not consuming ATB and MP was added. Otherwise, no one ever used it. So I need to use an ability with Cloud, who's the leader. And she will use lightning, I believe.
This isn't a game. Focus.
Trust me, I'm focused.
Find out. Next time on Dragon Ball. Don't I have to attack that? Nope. Don't attack that.
Try this.
I'm feeling pretty weak.
Arif, you alright?
Gotta heal first.
You cool? It worked though. Holy cow, the thunder. Oh wait, don't I do this?
Fry.
There we go.
You jittery? Get
Oh
him.
my god. Oh my god. Well, I've never taken that off in my life. Sorry, Cloud, just do it again. Because I know you can take that arm off.
Calling lightning.
How shocking.
Oh my god, and then she gets her own move. Wait.
Okay. Go on.
Yeah, that smog's really annoying. Oh my god. How OP is this?
You jittery? That's it.
Eric, what the hell are you doing? Get out of there! Cloud's going in like a donut.
You're still doing okay, right?
Better than you.
No big deal.
You're good, yeah?
Fry. You're done.
One more shot.
Oh my god, Cloud, what are you doing, dude? Stop attacking. What are you targeting at, you Papega?
This one's for you.
Brace yourself.
You jittery? Go on.
Absolutely useless.
Too bright? Hey!
Aerith just gets 3 goes now. Oh my gosh. And then she dies, but yeah, it's irrelevant. Okay, Synergy is insane. Synergy is cheating almost in this game. Especially if they're weak to it.
You okay?
Right.
Here, use healing wind. We haven't seen it yet.
Deal with that.
Come on, you can do it. You've got this.
Hang
Still
back.
just very spell of the way out.
I'll stop you. Go on.
Try this.
We lost. We might die here.
Back in it.
Eric, can you stay alive for like 5 seconds, please? Loud. Claudio.
Still up for it?
Let's pretend that didn't happen.
What happened?
Stay back.
Keep it together.
I'll do what I can. One more shot. That's it.
I swear there's interactions sometimes, but if she dies, he's like,
Sorry,
oh,
but
I'll be a
you
better
handle
bodyguard.
I'll take care.
No. Does it stop her action?
Go on.
I'll end this.
Hold on. Change plans.
Okay.
Any last words?
Can you handle them?
Hang back.
Can't sit back and watch
Sure.
it.
However I can help.
He's still alive. What happens if I do this?
Here it comes.
She doesn't cast it, so if you're using... Oh, because she's the leader. Still counts as the
Tagging
leader.
out. Get him. This
Disagree.
one's for you.
Can I have an ability? Hello? Why would you try and tank that? Synergy, hello?
Buzz off.
She's not using it now. Maybe because she died. Buzz off.
Much better.
Here, finish this error. Get it done.
Okay then. Guess we should look around.
For hard mode, yeah, it would definitely matter. I can see why it makes hard mode like a cakewalk. Like, you'd be laughing on hard mode. Oh my god. If anyone's still struggling against Bahama, whilst that's a thing, well, actually, magic isn't necessarily key for that fight. So, yeah, that's that was a fun test. Synergy is insane.
The guardian angel of the slums will collect your offering on behalf of the poor.
Predicted the future.
This must be one of her calling cards.
I don't see anything else interesting. Let's head back and tell him what we found.
Believe it, you found one of her calling cards! This is the genuine article, I'm sure of it. Pinned by the angel herself.
Here we go.
So this is one of her famous warnings.
It's an incredible find. Oh, was that all?
Hold on. Looks like there's something else. A message.
I didn't see any
To
treasure.
the nosy Shinra reporter sniffing around, I was planning to teach you a lesson you would never forget. However, by the grace of your mercenary friend, you were spared that lesson.
What a convenient
But
message
next
to write
time he
letter
might
that
not
she's
be
reading
around
out
to
loud.
save you. You would be wise to watch your step.
Not just a message from the angel, a warning.
Tabloids, eh?
If the Merc here
Tabloid
hadn't bailed you out,
journalists.
that fiend in the scrap would have ripped you to
Write
shreds.
an article about anything.
Sorry about that, friend.
4 years ago.
Here I was, just trying to help you out. But instead, my kindness almost got you violently killed.
Now. No harm, no foul, right? In any case, I hope this narrowly averted tragedy won't discourage you from sharing information with me in the future.
Hey, everybody! The angel left another calling card! She's gonna rip up Don Corneo!
It's about damn time!
Don Corneo's no easy mark. I can't wait to see how this goes down.
Excuse me, I'm a reporter for the Daily
It's
Buzz
called
and...
Don Corneo, by the way.
So much for my reward.
Till this game,
Here,
it was Don Corneo.
why don't
to
you
me.
take this? Oh, and no need to thank me. Let's just say it slipped out of that reporter's pocket. Can't call it theft if
2,000
you're
gills,
just
she's living
claiming
in the
what you're
slums.
owed.
She can just spare it, can't she?
Am I right? Well done, Mr. Merk.
I'd be like, give that
You
money to the
certainly
people,
lived
isn't it?
up to your
I can spice the
reputation.
monsters. That's all the quests, yeah?
We probably ought to call it a day.
Getting late, huh?
You've been working so hard you lost track of time.
Had to. The pay sucked.
Because they didn't know
I know,
if you
I
were
was
worth
saying.
it yet. But now they do. Come on, let's go home.
Fun fact, Cloud hasn't slept. How does he... I know he's got these cells in him and he's a soldier, he doesn't beast. But last night we was off fighting Reactor 5 and then we wake up in the morning, oh he has slept. I guess technically he has slept on the flower bed for like 5 minutes, but like, yeah, you know. It goes from Sector 7 where you sleep one night to get to the next part of the game and then suddenly it's like, oh they took the sleep mechanic out. Like, don't worry about sleeping anymore. He's had his chance. It's clearly Neo. I think this is it, right? I've done all the quests. Yeah, it's time.
I've got plans tonight. Can't wait.
I haven't missed anything. I know I haven't done Chadley, but I can do that anytime. Yeah, we good. Here we go. Fun character number 2. I love this fight as well. This fight. It's time to do.
Hello, Aerith.
What do you want?
Hello, Aerith.
Haven't seen him before.
I always love how
he your new boy toy.
Rude is.
He's my bodyguard, if you must know.
Wait a minute. Those eyes. Is he the one who beat up Reno?
And what if I am?
Made him really tall as well.
Need to cross my T's, dot my I's, that's all.
He's like, I don't need a weapon, I've got my fists.
Cloud, leave him be. Rude's not a bad person, really.
No, I'm not bad.
He's actually
but like
not.
it or not,
Even if he does work for the Turks.
I sometimes have to do bad things.
Which is also true. Yeah, Reno and Rude, like... I'll talk about something later on, actually.
Don't take it personal.
I'll save that while I was in
You Turks are all the same. All bark, no bite.
Also, the interaction here. So his attacks. If Cloud dies,
No
what a
need to
jam.
get rough.
If Cloud dies in this fight and it's just Aerith, he will just knock Aerith out to the ground until you revive Cloud. Like he won't hit. So he's like the character that doesn't hit Aerith the same power that he would hit Cloud, which shows Rude's personality, and it's also within his mission to not hurt Aerith. I think that small bit of detail in this fight is incredible. Like, it's something you don't expect because it's just a fight, right? But actually they added that in so he could just knock her out by hitting him in the back of the head. He doesn't do that move to Cloud. Like, he'll only do it to Aerith. Sorry, I'm ruining the fight.
Stay back.
Oh no. I didn't equip Cloud. It's alright.
Try this.
Too bright? Can't you leave us alone?
Should have put fire. I love the moveset as well. Tifa, take notes, please.
Here it comes.
You gotta get
Shocking.
Come on, man.
It's so good, isn't it? Story. Wait a minute, that move looks familiar. Did he just dive kick me?
First class.
Eric. Hill Cloud.
Okay then.
So, you had enough yet?
I love the MIDI part.
I don't believe that I
Gets
have.
you right pumped.
Can't. It's my job.
Then think about changing careers.
See, that doesn't hit Eric.
Try this.
Whereas Reno cares a little bit less, and he actually will attack whoever he needs to. Rude's got personality and just moves better as well.
I've seen this type before.
I'm looking forward to all the tag fights in this game. Alright, Eric, do something useful. Like, I don't know, thunder. Here, do Thundara, I don't care.
You
How's that payback working out for you?
And then there's the talk, the smack talk.
Let's finish this.
Oh, I didn't get my limit. Oh, I was going to finish it in one go.
Go on.
Oh, I don't know. Sorry, Rude, I didn't mean to finish your thing.
Just leave us alone.
The game just looks so good, and the more this game
do
happens.
that.
Well played.
Hey there, partner. I'm sure you're having the time of your life, but we're needed on standby for a job. It's something about Sector 7.
Foreshadowing.
So get your ass back here now.
Understood.
Got somewhere else to be?
Actually, yes.
Apparently so.
I feel like they never truly tried to take Aaron.
Go home and stay there.
Such a weird thing.
You know I can't do that.
Might just be bad storytelling from the original. But, I don't know. He's so awkward with women as well, Rude. I love that. I feel like I feel like Rude and Reno are like two Turks that actually care. You know, they got into the job because they care about trying to do the right thing, but they end up doing bad things, and then they're stuck in that job because they're like the secret organization. They're like the FBI or whatever for Shinra. You know, like Secret Service. That's it. Secret Service is the term. Just have an helicopter, cool. Down, down, down. Boom, boom, boom. Then maybe it's that bit there. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it was a fun fight. It's a very fun fight thing. Both for normal and hard. Anyway, such a good one.
Wait a sec.
Wait a minute. Peace.
So, you coming?
How peaceful this being here. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This area is incredible. Talk about that later as well. I think I know which scene I'm gonna get later, but yeah. There's the materia. There's the materia there.
You talking to the...
Shh. So, yeah. It was that kind of day.
Expressions in her face done
Let's
so
go.
well in this game.
Shouldn't keep Mom waiting.
Hey. What'd they say?
Good work today, guys. Kidding. They didn't say a word. But, you know... never mind. It's not like you'd believe me after all.
Hold on.
Probably not. Tell me anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
It won't be
The
much
smile
longer
on her
now.
face.
The flowers, they have something important to tell us. Something they need to share with us. At least, that's the feeling I get. But before they can, there's a final step that has to be taken. Otherwise,
She is scared.
we won't hear them.
That's some foreshadowing right there.
Maybe I should just give up.
That's some huge
Honestly,
foreshadowing as
it's
well.
what I do best.
I should just give up and accept my fate.
Could have fooled me. From what I've seen, you're no quitter.
Well, today's special. That's why I've been working my butt off.
What's so special about it?
Okay, time to
This is
go.
very cute seeing this.
Learn to talk to her.
Did the flowers say anything?
Good work today, guys?
That's the spirit.
So that scene's I actually forgot about this whole cutscene. But that seemed kind of huge. One, there's about so much foreshadowing. By the way, so much foreshadowing, it's unreal. But one of the things I got from the early part of that scene was that she's talking to the flowers. Now that's a normal thing to do. Not as a florist, but I'm not speaking as a florist, like I know, but there's a lot of people that look after their plants. If anyone here wants to say, yeah, I get it. People who look after their plants, grow flowers and plants and stuff, talk to their plants and flowers. It's a normal thing, and it's good for growing. I think it's healthy for the flower or something like that, but I think it's just also that bit of company. Aerith has been a loner her whole life. Despite the fact that she is loved by everybody and welcomed in, she has truly felt alone until she met, Zack, obviously, at one point, but then, even Cloud. She's been alone again, she's been lost again, and then she meets Cloud, who's also a complete loner, by the way, pretty much at this point, because he feels alone by himself, and she feels she's got that connection with him. And then obviously she was talking about something big's gonna come, and maybe she should just give up. They're talking about some of the content that was being brought into that. She's talking about having to give up and quit. There's lots of foreshadowing in this game that gives off, and if it wasn't missing, I'll point them out every step of the way, that she doesn't want to go on the journey. She just wants to stay here, because if she stays here, she doesn't have to go. She loves it here because she knows what happens. I think she's already seen the vision of what will happen if she goes out into the world, and Cloud soon sees this vision as well. It might be because she's etc. Again, I want to talk about how she's talking to the flowers. It also could be, and most people would think, oh, but she's talking to the planet at that point, because she's an ancient, she's etc. Right? But one, we don't actually take notice. But two, it's actually quite normal for people who have flowers and plants themselves to talk to flowers. It's that company thing. So she doesn't feel alone. And that's probably what she's been doing the entire time. Or that's her central point of how she talks to the planet anyway. She's found that one spot that she wants to talk to, and it's literally up here. You didn't do my train of thought, don't worry. I'm getting good at it. But yeah, the foreshadowing about her, I should just quit, I should just give up, accept my fate kind of thing, is what I got from that as well. Like, she doesn't want, she's looking over here, and she's like, I don't, you know, almost like saying she doesn't want to go on this journey, but at the same time, she doesn't want, she actually wants to journey with Cloud. She's giving off that impression that she wants to. It's almost like she's seen what may or may not happen, you know? The way I see the visions in this game, and the best way to explain it, because when you put it in a video game, it's very hard to go, oh, this is really happening in their mind, right? The visions that Cloud sees, you know, we saw it earlier on with how when he looked up at the Sector 7 plate and he saw those pieces of thing falling towards him, it's like deja vu. Everyone here will have experienced some form of deja vu in their life, right? We call it deja vu. Like, I've been here before, I've done this event, I feel like I've done this before, like, you know, that kind of thing. I think that's what those visions are in their head. They're not actually like, literally, I've lived this, I've done this kind of thing. It can be, it's so hard to portray the term and envision what deja vu is in a video game, a movie, and without physically saying it's deja vu. And I think that's how they're seeing it. It feels like deja vu. Am I having deja vu? Have we been here before? And that kind of mindset, which also goes really well with the whole different past, or we're reliving, either we're reliving it or we're different events, different timeline kind of thing. Like, you know, whether it's a sequel theory, wherever you want to believe, like, the visions themselves are a bit like deja vu. Has this happened before? And she's had the deja vu. She obviously gets more of it because she has the power of the Scepter on her side as well. So she gets whole levels of it that nobody in the entire world, apart from her, understands, because she is the only remaining Scepter. So, you know, she is like by herself. And probably for the first time since, I'm going to say, since after meeting Zack, she feels for the first time that she is not alone anymore, you know, when she met Cloud. Which is at least 2 years since she met Zack. I don't know the exact same time. I have 2 years in my mind for some reason. I could be wrong, you're welcome to tell me the difference, but yeah, it's like, and even then, she still feels alone. No one truly get her, because the only person who get her would be her mum, her original mum. Like, yeah. Even Elmira says that she's tried her hardest, but she doesn't understand, but she made her feel at home. And, you know, even Aerith says, like, yeah, I thought she made her feel like a real mum. Yeah, we'll get into that in just a moment. My voice is going a bit again there, but yeah. That's a really important scene that I think is overlooked.
You're heading in already?
Yes, we've done everything, Aerith.
Yeah, that's enough for one day.
Where have you two been? I've been worried sick.
Sorry. We got a little sidetracked.
Dinner's ready, in case you're wondering.
Ah, great.
But before we sit down, I want you to make up the guest room.
Gotcha. Take a load off, okay?
Elmira's portrayal in this game is incredible, by the way, but I'm not going to do it all now. Say that.
Judging by those eyes, I'm guessing you're a soldier.
She's been a very protective mother.
Ex-soldier.
I hate to ask, but would you leave tonight without any fuss, no questions? You boys made a trade, a normal life, for power. You can't have it both ways.
I'm back!
Good. Now, I hope you're hungry.
Starving, right?
I've never been so proud. The man you've become, Women must be hounding you day and night.
Cloud's mom has a face.
Not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in
But
the big
she's called
city.
Claudia. What?
I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
How'd she got blue eyes?
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose.
Same clothes
That's
she's
the
wearing as well, by the
perfect
way.
type for you, I'd say.
I love the fact that that's added. Re-added. Oh, you can see the difference in his eyes. Cool. That's the first time you really get to see his eyes that close and see the Mako in his eyes. Well, at least it's noticeable difference. You know, you
Don't
see him
want to
with
overstay my
normal eyes.
welcome.
That's really important. That's in the original as well. So when he's in the house in the original game, he has this flashback of what this is the closest thing this house is the closest feeling he's felt to home, to his original home, and to, you know, his mum. Like, he's watching Aerith and Elmira interact with each other. She's not called Claudia in the original game. They just call it Cloud's mum. I don't know if they named her for this game or she was canonically called Claudia and they added it over the years and they just put it in this. I don't really remember either way, but it's irrelevant. The scene's really cool. Then in this you can see her face as well. She literally is a spitting image of Cloud's mum, or looks like Cloud, but like a female version. Like Cloud should have been younger, but that's literally. So and this is the original. That actually does happen. That's not his memories. That's the original Cloud remembering that. Because even when he does return home, when we're finding out the truth and the big reveal, right? In the original game, Cloud does return home because Sephiroth even says, like, this is your. So I'm not talking about the flashback with Zack. I'm talking about when you find out that Cloud was actually there the whole time. Sephiroth does say the line, must be years since you've been home, right? Do you ever see any family? Because he actually shows Sephiroth's model looking at Cloud, not Zack, like he does in the flashback. So Cloud does go and visit his mum. Because even if you look at it in the original game, only one soldier stays in the hotel. There's always one soldier in the hotel, and the other soldier isn't necessarily there. The one who's Cloud stays in his original house. It's kind of clever how they actually put that in place though in the whole thing, and I always love that. You don't actually see the soldier inside Cloud's house, but you just, at that point, you're just like, yeah, you know what, just when you know the truth of what happens and the reveal after the big reveal, it would make sense, right? But it's nice to know that was thought about. The original story, the story in the original game alone is just incredible for me. So, but yeah, I really love that part as well. Like, there's a lot of like hits there. And now here we are onto the classic escape the house. Hey, how's it going, Fat Cat? So in the original game, there was the classic escape from the wait, it's not a very good mirror. Why is Cloud not in the mirror? I mean, he kind of is. It's not a very good mirror. Or maybe it's just the lighting because the light's technically off. Wait a minute. Video game. There's a light there. Oh no. I found something else wrong. I'm sure none of this stuff will be in Rebirth, right? But it's reflecting lights that aren't on. It's reflecting, and this is a broken mirror. But there's headlights that are on. There's no headlights on. There's only one headlight anyway. They messed up this mirror. Also, why does it look back Cloud? Unless this is the Matrix, right? And that's the other world, guys. I swear to God, if that's a joke, it's just something that once again forgot. It takes me back to the door in Sector 7. What? That's a real thing. Oh my god, please don't me. But yeah, I will point out great things as well as mistakes, things that I missed. This is one of them. This mirror, and they haven't even fixed it of the PS5, is kind of disappointing. Now don't get me wrong, no, it's dark, you say, but you can't see in the dark. Why is there 500 lights shining through that mirror? Where's the light coming from anyway? Like, sorry, but that lighting and reaction is Aerith's room. Yeah. Anyway, here we are, the classic game of escape without Aerith catching it. Now I'm going to make a mistake on purpose to see Aerith push it back in just because it's fun. I can do this first time, it's easy. But it's a bit unrealistic. Now, here's why. None of this stuff was here before. Why would it suddenly be all there? Like, who leaves the house in a mess like this? You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, before it was just tiptoeing without making much noise, but it's fine, it's a mini game. Guys, it's a video game. I don't throw my toys and pram say it just doesn't make sense. You know, realistically, it's a video game. I love that. Oh.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Did you have a bad dream?
You could just say I'm going to the
Don't
bathroom.
worry, you'll feel much better in the morning. And I promise to take you straight home.
Okay.
I mean, you could just go to the bathroom. You could say, I'm just going to the bathroom. That would be the easier way out, right? But yeah,
please don't let her hear me again.
To make it different in this version of the game, obviously they added loads of obstacles, which I think is an interesting idea. Because before it was just about not hitting the wall. And I'm sure I'm not the only person back in the day that used to hate it. Because you could barely move and you'd be like, she would hear it. And you could spend 20 minutes alone on this section. It was like, yeah. You couldn't touch the wall, you had to be very super careful. And it's like, alright, man. Now, it's kind of annoying on here as well because Cloud's steps can absolutely kill this. Because of his model.
You jerk! I thought I told you not to leave your room. Now get back in there.
Okay.
You jerk. Right, okay. Now I'm showing off what happens when you know, when she catches you. I will now, oh, they tied it up. Poggers. About time.
You're leaving?
So, how do I get to Sector 7?
It's simple enough. Just cut through Sector 6. It isn't exactly safe, but you should be okay, seeing as you're a soldier.
Was one.
Promise me, you'll never talk to Aerith again. Please.
You got it.
Thank you.
And what I like about it is Elmira knows that Cloud's not a bad person.
I'm sorry.
She says I'm sorry there. Now I will follow this to the end of the chapter. Check the kitchen. I don't think I can go back in. Why? I've been in the kitchen. I did all that earlier on. I don't think I go back in now. Oh, I can. I'm back. What would you like me to look at? What's in the sink? There's a pumpkin there. Well, I can't really see what's there. Is there something I'm supposed to be looking at? Oh, it's a tray. Okay. I mean, they're cutting boards than trays, if I'm being honest. Fair enough. Well, yeah. No, it's not a tray though. It's a cutting board. But yeah, okay. Nice setup. I know, I didn't turn it off. I've got it on pause because there's a lot happening in the scene right now. It's not a tray, it's a cutting board. Guys, have you ever cooked before? Prepared food before? That's a cutting board. It's not a tray. They're all paused, by the way. They're paused now. You can have your trays in a minute.
If it isn't the new florist, I appreciate you helping the kids out today.
Cloud
Thank
does
you.
Sleep
They won't stop talking about the soldier who saved the day.
1 hour.
Oh, and make sure to give my thanks to Aerith too.
Sure.
You get it. It's just paused for a minute. It's because this is a recording, by the way. I don't want like to interrupt key scenes. What'd she call you? This place looks hollow. See what I did there? At night. It's hollow. Like, everything's turned off. Kinda cool in the dark, isn't it? Like Midgar at midnight. Middle of the night.
Been feeling a lot better ever since he heard
Less
about
people
what
out.
happened.
It's like, it's more, even Chadley's like, it's more, apart from that music playing. No, the song that plays, and they went Hollow Knight. The meme I was going with is,
He won't stop telling us stories about
is that the song that plays in Sector 5 Slums is called Hollow. The song for Final Fantasy VII is called Hollow, yeah. So, sorry about that. We'll move on, we'll carry on. Right.
Oh.
Well, look who it is.
It's almost like
Talk
she
about a
dreamed it.
coincidence.
How does she beat us though? Oh, she knows about
What are you doing here?
Waiting.
Why?
Because I'm not sick of you yet.
Pay
Lead on,
attention.
then.
Everyone pay attention right now.
With pleasure. Cloud?
There. Deja vu.
Is something wrong?
It's nothing.
Okay. So, just want to talk about that scene there. He got. I swear there's a vision of Holy and her praying. I just didn't see it there. But how's it going, Monkey Wrench? On that scene there, he drops a tear, but it's not there. So it's like, again, you know how I say they have these visions of things that may have or technically haven't happened yet or may happen. Seems that if you've played the original game, you'll know of. It's because they are potentially seeing what may happen, right? And it's happened to Cloud as well as Aerith. And I feel like those are like, it's deja vu. Like you have there's a feeling that something, you know, feel something's wrong there. But yeah, for sure. I think that's really key, that part there. Especially with the precognition. I think all the visions I have are like deja vu. Like I feel like apart from her ones are more like she's etc. But speaking of ways to end things. That will be today's episode of the remake. Return to the remake. We made some great stuff. We've done all of Chapter 7 and all of its side quests. So we've made some great progress as well. So next time we go into down Sector 6 to what I remember it as what's called dubstep OST, dubstep FM. But I actually like the original Wall Market theme with dubstep. We'll get into that later. But like, some really key moments there, and obviously we had a lot of bonding with Aerith, and it's really important. Some really important scenes and a lot of foreshadowing, and I really enjoy that part of the game. Great discussion about it being padded out. I think you know with Trev here as well. I think that for me, I didn't find it was overly long or overstretched. I actually I had a perfect balance and a good opportunity again, once again, for a side quest. Now, doing all the side quests there, and I didn't say it before, with Tifa and Aerith actually affects the future outcome with the dresses and stuff as well later on, and gets you the best. Okay, with Tifa you get a choice of, you just get to pick. With Aerith you get 1, 2, or 3. And I'll talk about the different versions you can get. Then you can't change anything about it now, but I've done all the quests. But I like how that is the effect, because you get the best outcome if you've made the effort in the game with that character, which is what I think is really cool. That's how it's seen. So yeah, that is today's episode of the remake. Let me know what you think. Can't wait to hear what you think.